Friends, you never know who you'll touch in life. You never know how or when you'll have an impact or how important your example can be to someone else. My faith helps me understand that circumstances don't dictate my happiness or my inner peace. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. You have to be who you are in this world, no matter what. At the end of the day, my friends, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who have you lifted up? Who have you made better? It's about what you've given back to those people. I think personally a role model is a mentor, someone who you see on a daily basis and you learn from them. My faith taught me how to forgive. Faith taught me when people present themselves in a certain way, there's probably some backstory or issue or reason for the way that they are acting. It's not you, my friends. It's them. And a lot of times, it's about something that's completely out of their control. Put God first. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life, and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. And understand, to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. It's not how much you have in life. It's about what you do with what you have. That's where the success is in helping others. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. My advice is this, and it's simple. Don't just aspire to make a living. Friends, aspire to make a difference. And may God bless each and every one of you, and take good care. Bye-bye now.
Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, To Take Your Life Back Today radio show. Beautiful morning. God is turning the lights on for us. Folks, are you living in love? It is very dark out here, and my loved ones are inside. It's early in the morning here down in Virginia. But look for the best in each other each and every day. Sorry about the lights. I once heard about a husband and a wife who were so upset after a big argument that they refused to speak to each other. That night, not wanting to be the first to break the awkward silence, the man left a note on his wife's side of the bed and that read the following, quote unquote, "Wake me up at 6 o'clock in the morning." The next morning, by the time the husband woke up, it was already 8 o'clock. Furious, he roared, "Where is she?" and was about to chew out his wife when he found a note on his side of the bed, and it said the following, "It's 6 o'clock, wake up." See, my friends, if we are going to live in love, we have to learn to forgive one another. The Bible says, "Do not let the sun go down on your anger, but instead forgive. And above all things, put on love." That means above having your own way, above your own agenda, choose to put on love. The Apostle Paul prayed in Ephesians 3:17 that we would be rooted and established in love so that we would have power together with all saints. When we choose to walk in love, we have the power, my friends, of God in our lives, as well as a healthier relationship. We should always look for the best in each other. That's one of the things I love about Casey. I used to think that she didn't see things that people did wrong. Then I realized it's not that she doesn't see them, my friends. She chooses not to focus on them. Do you see the difference? Sorry about the lights, but that's the motion detector going off. That's what Jesus taught. One day, a group of Pharisees brought a woman to him who had been caught in adultery. The law said that she should be stoned, but Jesus didn't condemn her. Instead, he said, "Those of you without sin, go ahead and throw that first stone." The woman's accusers began to look within themselves. Then they walked away. They walked down the road. We can all throw rocks and point out each other's faults, but we need to make allowances for one another. We don't know what some people have been through. I don't know your story. You all know mine. We don't know the pain and heartache they've experienced. I don't know what you have experienced. You've known mine. When the woman's accusers had all slipped away, Jesus told her, "Neither do I condemn you. Go your way. From now on, sin no more." Let's learn to walk away in love and see the best in everyone. A house divided will fall. That's why it's so important to keep peace within your home. Be the first to apologize. Be quick to forgive. Someone once asked me if Casey and I argue. The answer is, of course, we disagree, but you can't argue with someone who won't argue with you, and I won't argue back. I have made up my mind that I'm going to walk in love because that is where the power is. At times, Casey and I have said, all right, we can't see eye to eye on this, so we're just going to agree to disagree. I can't help if I'm wrong sometimes or she's wrong sometimes. When we got married, I liked my own way, and when I didn't get it, I wasn't happy. Then God spoke clearly to me, and God said, "Ralph, if you don't change the way you're acting, you're going to change the woman you marry." Well, that got my attention because I didn't want to change Casey's personality. I love Casey the way she is. That's why I married her in the first place. I knew that I had to be willing to make some changes within myself. In many relationships, my friend, after time, people neglect to walk in love. One day, they realize that their hearts have changed. You hear it all the time. We just grew apart. Casey and I remind ourselves often that God brought us together. He's got a good plan for our marriage. God is in charge. You need to remind yourself that God has put this person in your life, and he's or she is a good thing for you. If you will do your part by being kind, respecting one another, and treating each other the way you want to be treated, God will do his best, and he will do his part, and you will live in love. Again, very dark still out here. The sun is coming up, but God is ready for giving us, allowing us another day to live. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. I know you can't see me too well. I have to head to work early. I've been, the last week, been doing this, but it doesn't matter because you hear my message, and my message is very clear. Live in love, learn to forgive, and don't be argumentative with people. May God bless you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.